Hey everyone, my name is Anders, and today we're going to go over the test server updates for Black Desert this week. No class balance this week. For Guild League, 2 new maps have been added, Capoccia and Elder's Bridge. You will now gain some combat XP after every match, depending on whether you win or lose and what level your character is. Combat XP buffs will not apply. For War of the Roses, each Sanctum now has a Stable Keeper NPC that allows you to remote collect mounts and repair. You cannot transfer mounts to and from these Stable Keepers, and any mounts stored in these locations will be transferred to Adraxia or Grana after the end of the war. If your mount is dead, it won't get transferred since you can just recover it at a normal stable, and rewards will now be automatically sent after the war is over. For item updates, auras have now been simplified into one item. That is, every single boss aura in the game will now be the same type and combined into a generic boss aura item. Concentrated boss crystals will also be combined into one item, and concentrated boss auras will also be combined into one item. Resplendent boss reform stones, which were used for the Penjatina weapons and armor, will also be combined into one item for weapons and one item for armors. For farming, 1 to 2 blush leaves can now be obtained from pruning. Trade items can no longer be obtained from certain pruning actions. For monster updates, Seculian, the main target in Izrahit Highlands, will no longer allow you to climb on top of it. I think this means the monsters won't be able to climb on top of the Seculian like they do right now, which would be a nice quality of life update since that tends to happen a lot and it can be really annoying when especially the elite is climbing up there and some of your attacks don't reach him. For training updates, the chances of obtaining Imperial Steeds have increased across the board. If you breed a level 30 T8 with another level 30 T8, the chances of obtaining an Imperial Steed are now doubled. Any other combination will see a 60% increased chance of obtaining the Imperial Steed. Your training level does not affect rate. Tiers and mount levels affect the rates up to a certain point. For a mount, anything past level 30 does not increase your chances of obtaining an Imperial Steed. For UI updates, you can now use the improved auto storage function to move items automatically to your current storage and any other storage you have linked with Magnus. You can now see a history of the last 500 items you have either taken out or stored in each town storage. The data will only be saved on your local PC, so as you log in from another PC to BDO, your storage history will not be available. The guild rank UI has been updated to the current UI design, and you can now use the enter key when searching for a guild. The find my item UI will no longer close after right-clicking on an item in certain locations. For system updates, a report chat user function has been added. When you click on a player's name in chat, you can check which contents of the conversation you wish to report and add additional details in the comment chat box. This is going to allow you to send reports directly in-game instead of having to go through the customer ticket system. For other changes, the T10 skin for the Pure White Pegasus will now have a better standby effect. And lastly, the loading times for swapping channels, entering the game, exiting the game to the character select window, they've all been improved to provide faster loading. That's all for the updates this week. A lot of quality of life, which is good to see. Most of these are actually pretty significant, but obviously I'm a little disappointed we didn't see any more class balance this week. Let me know your thoughts on the updates in the comments down below, and as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.